Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're stepping into a time machine, back to an era of timeless elegance and automotive mastery. Buckle up, because we're diving deep into one of the most iconic cars of the 1930s, the majestic Bugatti Type 57, dressed in a slick, glossy black that screams pure class. This isn't just a car, it's a work of art. The Bugatti Type 57 was produced between 1934 and 1940 by the legendary French automaker, Bugatti. Designed by Jean Bugatti, son of the founder Ettore Bugatti, this car wasn't just about looks, it was a marvel of engineering. Under the hood, the Type 57 featured a 3.3-liter straight-8 engine that could push out around 135 horsepower, a huge number for the 1930s. Depending on the model variant, be it the standard, Galibier, Stelvio, or the rare Atlantic, the top speed ranged from 95 to 120 miles per hour. The model we're reviewing today is the classic Type 57 Ventacoupe, and yes, it's finished in a deep piano black, rich, glossy, and dripping with vintage prestige. Now let us talk about the exterior. This car is a masterclass in automotive design. The Type 57's curves are smooth and sensual, inspired by Art Deco architecture, with sweeping fenders and a teardrop silhouette that makes it look like it's moving even when it's parked. The long bonnet, the narrow grille with the iconic Bugatti horseshoe, and those elegant chrome accents, everything about this car is deliberate and refined. The black paintwork enhances the sense of mystery and power, making the chrome details and the signature spoked wheels pop even more. And then there's the rear, tapering gracefully, almost like a yacht. You don't just see the Bugatti Type 57, you feel it. It commands attention without shouting. Step inside, and you're transported to a world of old-world luxury. The cabin of the Type 57 is a blend of fine leather, wood trim, and precision gauges that look more at home in a Swiss watch than a dashboard. The steering wheel is a large, thin-rimmed beauty with a Bugatti logo in the center, a reminder of the craftsmanship and pride behind the badge. The dashboard is simplistic by modern standards, but every switch, every dial, is exquisitely machined. And those bucket seats, upholstered in rich, aged leather, they don't just offer a place to sit, they offer a front row seat to history. This is a cabin that prioritizes the driving experience, but also reminds you you're in something truly special. Now let us talk comfort. Is the Type 57 a smooth ride for its time? Absolutely. The car features semi-independent suspension, which was a major step up in the 1930s, offering surprisingly plush handling on the roads of its era. Noise insulation not exactly its strong suit, you're going to hear that straight-8 engine sing, and honestly, that's part of the magic. There's something raw and mechanical about the Type 57 that makes you feel connected to the road in a way modern cars can't replicate. But even so, for a car built almost a century ago, the ride quality is remarkably civilized. You get a sense that this wasn't just a vehicle, it was a grand touring machine, made for cross-country elegance. Here's where the Type 57 really shines: performance. That 3.3L straight-8 engine may sound modest today, but back then, it was cutting edge. Paired with a 4-speed manual gearbox, it delivered smooth power and a top speed that left most competitors in the dust. Acceleration was brisk, especially for the time, 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 10 to 12 seconds depending on the variant. But more than just speed, it's the way this car moves. The throttle response, the gear engagement, the feedback through the steering, it's all so tactile. And that engine note, it's a mechanical symphony, a deep, throaty growl that builds as you push the pedal, reminding you that Bugatti always meant business under the hood. Whether you're cruising through the French countryside or revving it on a vintage rally course, the Type 57 delivers thrills with grace. So, what's the final word on the Bugatti Type 57? It's not just a car, it's a rolling Sculpture, a piece of living history, and a reminder of what happens when engineering and art go hand in hand. In black, it's even more dramatic, a shadow on wheels, a legend reborn every time the engine starts. The Type 57 isn't for everyone. It's not about modern conveniences or high-tech screens. It's about soul, passion, and timeless design. It's the kind of car that makes people stop and stare, even 90 years later. If you ever get a chance to see one in person, or, if you're lucky, drive one, do it. You'll understand why it's not just one of the greatest Bugattis ever made, it's one of the greatest cars ever made. Thanks for watching, folks. If you loved this deep dive into the legendary Bugatti Type 57, hit that like button, subscribe for more timeless car reviews, and drop a comment letting us know your favorite classic car. Until next time, drive safe and stay inspired.